All suddenly I hear the boom, I see the flash, and I can feel the heat.
It was a SWAT team. My son was screaming. I had told the officer, just let me have him. And at that time I was told to shut up and go sit down. I had noticed his playpen was burned and melted. When I went into Boo Boo's hospital room, I seen him laying there. His face was blown open. He had a very large hole in his chest.
You can see the ribs cage, and his nose was detached from his face. I just stand next to his bed, holding his feet and hands, wishing he's got to hang in there, hoping he'll come back.
Imagine you're sound asleep in your home, you hear an explosion, and then you find out it was in your child's crib, or maybe your baby brother's. Imagine facing more than $1 million in medical debt with no end in sight. It's no wonder Alicia and Booncom, well, they're feeling a lot of stress, and their children are having nightmares. They opened up to Dr. Phil.
I'm so proud to meet the two of you and so sorry for the circumstance. I just absolutely hate what has happened to you and what has happened to your baby. Take me through the moment when you saw him in ICU and realized what had happened.
Yes, I was really angry. My heart was broken. I thought I lost him already, you know. Because when I look at the extent of the injury, nobody will survive that, you know. His nose was detached from his face, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I just see that image all the time, and sometimes when I'm by myself, I still cry about it.
As a father, I can only imagine. And Alicia, you're having to deal with all of that, plus work and take care of the family and do all of that because your husband, because of his injury, he's unable to do a lot of things that he was doing before, right?
It's taken its toll on everything, our relationship, our marriage, the kids, you know, because of what's happened to us.
Are the children behaving differently?
They are. They act out a lot.
How so?
They seem angry, and they seem like they don't trust us anymore.
Well, they're traumatized, of course, and you're full-grown adults, and you're angry and frustrated.
Yes,
you can
sir.
imagine a child. They have the same emotions you do. They just have less coping skill to deal with it.
Our daughter had a gas leak on her Head Start school. And as soon as she walked outside and seen that there were cops and ambulance, she had an accident right on the spot, and she started crying. She wanted to leave.
So now you got $1 million in medical bills stacking up, a baby that's facing a lifetime of struggles and surgeries, and you got a car that's breaking down all the time. Look, you got to compartmentalize this. My dad used to tell me, he said, you better spend 5% of your time deciding whether the deal you got is a good deal or a bad deal, and 95% of your time deciding what you're going to do about it. Is there any way that this is right, just, fair? No. Is it ever going to be made right, just, fair? No. If they give you $10 million, is that going to make it okay? No, no, no. If the only way to maintain your sanity is for this to come out fair, you're going to go crazy. There is no fair, there is only reality. And your number one priority here is to nurture your family. And you can't do that if you don't take care of yourselves first. Children are resilient. They will recover. But will you? You have to decide they will not break us. Look whose hand you're holding right there. Where's this woman?
My best friend.
She's right there with you. Huh?
My best friend.
She hadn't given up on you.
And we fly together.
You guys can do this together. It's like being lost in the ocean. You're out there bobbing around out in the ocean. And the good news is there are people that know you out there. You just got to stay afloat until the boat gets there.